That's right. Another day. Another afternoon of fishing. We're at the same spot as last time, I believe. I'm gonna go on this side though this time. It's a little chilly this afternoon. Just got off work. I wasn't planning on fishing actually, but I was pulling into my home and there was a bunch of traffic. And it was just a long line of traffic pulling into my apartment. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep driving. So I do a little fishing. Back at the creek, all reliable. Gonna start with the bait caster today as well. Maybe always start with the bait caster. Gonna start with this little mini crankbait. This, make it more POV style. Alright. Not really seeing much movement right off the bat. It is really cold today. I don't really expect the fish to be out moving that much when it's this cold. There's a little turtle right there. I might end up over there at that bridge. Matthew, where are you fishing, broski? This little urban creek in Louisiana, right behind this little hotel and the movie theater. Catch anything? Johnny Leos. Nothing so far. I just got out here, my friend. Random person. Hi there. Hey, random person. Why? That's $1 million question, isn't it? $1 million person. Isn't that random person? I don't know why. John says he just catch a cold. Yeah, it feels like it's really chilly today. The sniffles. Random person, how are you? Reese, hey bro. Hey Reese. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Random person. Have you catched any fish yet? Astro main character. Not yet. Just got out here though. I'll be honest, I don't really think this is a great spot either. I see a few small bass swimming up and downstream every now and then, but it's not a whole lot of action going on. Dang it. It's nice being out here, you know. You guys like fishing? Why are you fishing, random person? It's a good question. Why am I fishing? It's peaceful. It's nice and quiet out here, you know? Is there any Manchester United fans in here? What, John Cassim, what types of fish are in there? There's a small bass, a little bluegill as well. Just little minnows, really. Turtles. I think there's some gar here. I've seen a gar twice. Few miles down the creek. Yo, Ginger Fisher dude, shout out Manchester United. I'm from Manchester. Reese, are you actually Reese? Let's go Manchester United. What do y'all think about Ruben Amorim getting sacked? Is it windy? Not too much. Yeah, living here 12 years. That's awesome, man. What's it like living in Manchester? You go to the actual games? You go to Old Trafford? Monica Correa, hi. Antonio Jesus Bonoit. That means good night in Brazilian. Portuguese, I should say. Shout out Brazil. Jackson Dart, yo. I live across the road from Old Trafford. Man, that's a dream right there. Y'all see this turtle right here? Poking his little head out. John Cassim says, I love bass fishing. I come from Zimbabwe. Lots of smallmouth bass in our rivers. I know America is full of big bass. You guys are blessed with good fishing dams. Yeah, I guess we are pretty lucky over here. That's also why bass fishing is so, like, the main competitive fish, you know? Bass are pretty much everywhere. You find bass in Zimbabwe, you find bass in Alaska, you find bass in South Texas, you know. Zimbabwe, I've never been to Zimbabwe though. That's pretty cool. Ginger, I also live a street away from Marcus Rashford's mom. That's crazy. Is she still in Manchester? I would have guessed he took her back to Barcelona. You think Rashford's gonna stay? Why is your channel called FIFA 99D? I don't know. I put like zero thought into the channel name. That's just what I came up with. I don't know. There's no thought process behind it. So I have his autograph in 2023. Jackson Dart, what are you fishing for? I'm fishing for a little bass in this stream. I'm gonna walk further down. Brick house. Are you fishing in a creek? Yes, sir. I am fishing in a creek. There's a few creeks that run through the city. This is one of them. Let's see. What's your PB? Just a small little like 1 pound, 2 pound bass. I caught on the channel a few weeks ago from a little pond. Where do you live? Brick house is asking. In the great state of Louisiana, my friend. Christ. Say shit. See if we can stir up some trouble right here. Ginger says, what country are you in? Currently in the U.S. Random person, do you like Manchester? I love Manchester. United. Ginger, you need to go pike fishing in Sweden. I caught a 21-pound pike. Damn, 21 pounds. I didn't know pike got that big. Who do you guys think is going to win the World Cup this year? I think Brazil's going to win the World Cup because of Carlo Ancelotti. Brazil. So, y'all know if Neymar is playing this World Cup? 21-pound pike, that's pretty big. I know, right? Cole, hi Cole. Cole World. What are you trying to catch there? If you're asking me or the guy Chad, I'm trying to catch some bass. I don't think anything's in here right now though. I'm gonna go back in this direction. I haven't seen anything on this part of the stream. And I saw a few small bass down there a few days ago. Let me catch up with the chats. WP Swirls, what are you trying to catch in there? Oh yeah, I read that. Looking for little bass, my friend. But, honestly, anything that bites would be nice. Good. Sorry about that. It's a little muddy over here today. Ginger says it was a 5-pound carp. It says on the end of my name 5 pound. I never updated it. Where did I put my other fishing rod? Looking for my fishing pole. Oh, it's over here. I didn't realize how far I walked. Let's see. WP Swords. Okay, that's cool. I live in Clear Lake, California. You'd probably love it here. Biggest lake in California. Shoot, that sounds nice. We're gonna throw a few casts underneath this bridge right here. See if we can get something to bite. Got the dual-wheeled action going on. The akimbo fishing rods. You know what I'm saying? Jay says hello. Hey Jay. Thank you for letting me tag along for a little while. Thank you for joining, WP. What's in there? Carp, says Steve. Probably. I've only seen a few bass and I just got snagged. Dang it. Gotta be careful in this spot. There's a bunch of trash in this little area of the bridge. There's like some tires, like some shopping carts. It's kind of challenging. How is that happening now? I'm not going to spend too long trying to untangle this. I'll buy 2 rods just in case. This isn't too bad actually. Fix this. How's everybody's week going so far, by the way? It's Tuesday, isn't it? How was Monday for you guys? Jay says, so I love fishing. It's the best time of the day. Man, but that's not the truth. Completely agree with that. I think I'd have the hang of this bait cast here by now. Free Man says, what are you fishing for? Targeting bass, but really anything that bites is a W. You do a lot of fishing, Free Man? What kind of fishing do you do, my friend? Neuro Temurope. Every now and then you get like this foreign language that comes through in the chat. I always like guessing what language it is. Temurope. Freeman says, I do someone. I have time off saying I really don't target fish. What bait you're using? Kai, I got a little mini crankbait on right now. I have another spinning reel with little grubs spin bait. But I mean, this water is pretty shallow and crystal clear, so I don't think like a little shiny spin bait is really necessary. Is anybody staying at this hotel? Anybody want to come join me? Got a spare rod for you. Carrie Porter speaks wrongful con. Catch me one. You got it, Carrie. Danny says, yes, I am. Come on down, Danny. Let's have a nice little fishing sesh together, yeah? Shoot. Lost it just now. John says, Carrie, catch your own. Shoot. I mean, we're all out here in spirit, you know? If I catch one, we all can catch one. Carrie says thank you. Thank you, Carrie, for just joining. Might be too cold, but wish you all the luck, brother. Thank you. Yeah, no, I think it's too cold too. But that's like iCarly says in her song. Oh look, there's a Wendy's bag over there. You saw that Wendy's bag? Yo, that's like a fully dry Wendy's bag. Where'd that come from? It's so weird. It's completely dry. But no, what was I saying? iCarly says there's no chance unless you take one. So it's a good sentiment. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless we take one. It's a time to see the brighter side of every situation. There's not a whole lot of action in this part of the creek right now. Yes, sir. They're my foreign languages coming through. So, World Cup predictions. I think it's going to be Brazil and England in the final. Carlo Ancelotti versus Thomas Tuchel. Neymar versus Luke Shaw. The classic, legendary matchup. Kai Daigle, cut any bass with that lure? Not yet, Kai. Jesse Roquebrun, how far are you casting? Not too far, probably like 30 feet. John, hey, Mike is Jesse, Spain. That's a good shout. España. Who does Spain have nowadays? Alvaro Morata probably still plays for him. Roger says roots. Man, I wonder how that Wendy's bag got in here. It's completely dry. It's just like floating downstream. I wonder what they have. You guys fuck with Wendy's at all? Carrie says, I'm in Florida from Louisville, Kentucky, and yes, it was too cold and windy to even get a nibble. Yeah, man. Sometimes it's just too cold. Gara Climax says, person turquoise waving. Hey. Alright. It gets a little bit deeper right here. Roger says, England will not win the World Cup. Probably not. Yeah, you're right. But, I mean, Thomas Tuchel, he's a tournament manager, you know. Got Chelsea a Champions League. And Carlo Ancelotti is Carlo Ancelotti. So, oh, here we go. Someone just bit. Got a nibble just now. What was I saying? John Cassim says, hi, beautiful people. Oh, man, I just got snagged, I think. I caught the rare elusive Ozark Trail. It's called Pack of Waters. This might be a PB, you know. Kind of 6-pack before, never a 12-pack. That's crazy. This is the first. That's a good cast. Michigan fishermen, where do you go fishing? Recently, these little urban creeks that run through the city. I'll finish up work and see where I'm at on the map and just pull up to one of these creek locations. This runs through the entire city, so there's a whole bunch of access points. I've just been fishing these urban creeks. What do you usually fish, my friend? Michigan fisherman. No fish, bro. Says, hello, God, yon. Yeah, no, there's not. Well, there's not a whole lot, but there is fish. I think there's like 2 or 3 in here. Richard says, so you can pull into any creek, any water area, and just go fishing in Michigan. That sounds nice, man. Is that what you do? Daniel says, good day. Shout out from Philippines. Yo, shout out to Philippines. I love the Philippines, man. Shout out one time Philippines. So much culture, so much good food, so many lady boys. You know what I'm saying? Michigan fisherman. I fish mostly in pond and stuff. That's convenient. Go to bridge. Shoot. Yeah. That's a little far. I'm gonna save the bridge for a different day. I'll do a few more casts right here, I reckon. Call it a day. Y'all don't forget to vote early. So much trash around here. Watching from the Philippines, Joe Callejo. Thanks for joining, my friend. I love the Philippines. Bible Live in Los Angeles, so we can't do that. I thought you were in Michigan. Oh yes, big one. It's getting a little bit dark. I don't see anything. That's gonna get snagged. That saved it. Fish on big one. That's what I'm saying, bro. Talking about fish on big one. Getting a little dark out here. I can't see Jackson. Roman the monkey. What are you using? This little micro crankbait right now. John Castle. God bless everyone. Have a good evening. Join again. I subbed you. Thank you, John. That's right. God bless everybody. Such a nice message by John. No fish there. Looks like it, doesn't it? Best Pizza Baker. Get it. Thank you, Best Pizza Baker. What kind of pizzas do you be baking? Is that a steak? That's a wire. High Box Games. Hey, I'm from Brazil. Shout out Brazil. I love Brazil. How many fish have you caught today? 0. Nothing. Bob Stafer says wrong bait. I think so. Not much luck. Use something else. Derek says yes, stick fish. Maybe you can try football. We'll switch it up. These last few casts get a little bit dark, so I think we're gonna call it a day here in a minute. Nothing's biting today. iBox Games, thank you for your reply. You got it, my friend. Thank you for chatting, being out here with me. Roman the Monkey, hey bro, remember me? Not exactly, man. Can you remind me? I told these jerkbaits the pond. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's yeah, that was from the other day. I don't know if you stuck around. I think I caught a little bluegill off that jerkbait. If that's the same one you're talking about. All these leaves, dead twigs. We're gonna throw a little bit on the spinning reel. Got a little grub, on a spinning bait. That works. I'm saying there's a bunch of twigs and leaves and stuff. It's a little hard to get all this stuff. Okay. Alright, let's do it, y'all. Do like 5 casts. Call it a day. It's getting dark pretty quick. Actually, I'm gonna go back and get that. It's not a good cast at all. With the chats. Brazil. Love Brazil. Please go to pond next stream, says Roman. Couldn't tell you where I'm going next. I usually just go wherever I finish up work, whatever I'm closest to. But I'll keep that in mind for sure that y'all like the pond. Matt says, hi, virtual Neon. Hey, mate. It helps Is it heaps of fishing content, or are you doing other bits as well? Right now, just fishing. Just doing some fishing right now. It's a fun channel for me. You know, I'm not trying to grow this or trying to turn this to like a side hustle or anything. I'm just trying to fish for fun. Feels like you guys are out here with me, you know? That's why I do it. Ivox says, I believe there must be many predatory fish in that region. Oh yeah, definitely. Anezio Fastano de Sousa, Brazil. Ahí está de día. Yeah, stay tuned. Real slowly until I might get the fish attention. That's a trick by doing these. I'm gonna do 3 more casts. Oh man, somebody else got in a wreck over there. Fuck. Yeah, that one was a cast. Y'all didn't see that just now. Perfect cast. Alright, let it sink. Pull the string a little bit. I didn't realize it was over here. Virtual Moon says, good on you, mate. Keep at it. Do whatever makes you happy. Thank you for the support, my friend. Roman says, keep it up, bro. I will see you in the next stream. Yes, sir. I hope to see you, man. Thank you for joining again. It's always nice seeing familiar names, and I just got a bite just now. It's always when you're about to leave, you know. I'm gonna do it with my cast. Call it a day, y'all. Some last cast luck. That was a good cast as well. Constance says, accept murder, never do that, even if it makes you happy. Yeah, that's good advice. Nimble says, shut your mouth and catch a fish, boy. I'm trying. Clark White, bro, why aren't your bait? Don't get stuck in the floor of that river. Get your first fish there. Well, guess we're gonna call it there, you guys. Thank y'all for keeping me company. It's always a pleasure. It's always a good time out here with y'all. Thank you everybody that joined. Thank you everybody that subscribed. This is your thing. Drop a sub. so I know you like it. If it's not your thing. Thank you for joining this stream. Weird. It's tangled. Fix that later. Alright, y'all. Saludos desde Buenos Aires, Johan. Shout out Argentina. Virtual moon bigger. That was a bit sooner. Pond next stream. You got it, Roman. Keep that in mind. Allie says, where are you from, my dear friend? The U.S., my friend. Constant lure recommendations for these tiny creeks. Does the lure ever get stuck in that? Gets stuck all the time. Seems like tricky fishing. It is tricky fishing. It's a bit of a challenge. That's why I'm out here. Oh man, I wish I ended the stream 5 minutes ago. Alright, y'all, I'll keep it real for real. Look out for some streams later this week. I'll see y'all. Nice, bro. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good night, alright?